Wow, guys, I can't believe it. I literally called this stock out in my last video. These are the setups I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do a recap of PLRZ, PLRZ Limited. Just what a banger of a play right here. It actually got halted here. I mean, look at this monster move up. It literally went from 60 cents, from this low here all the way to this high. It did a 194% pump. Of course, this is not sustainable. We're hitting massive Keltner channels. This is a penny stock. It's going to get plummeted down. But congrats who all took this play. I alerted this in my YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm only going to make high quality videos on these penny stocks. When I make one, you better believe it. It's going to be an extremely oversold type pattern. You could see on my last video, I posted one right here, penny stock, the most oversold penny stock that could pump over 100%, and that's what it did. So check that one out if you want to review it. But I'm going to go over the price prediction, what I saw in this stock, and all that. The first thing is I look for this EMA 5 as the target. It is a very short-term EMA, and if penny stocks hit that, it is a big, massive move up, right? And then I look at what's the price percentage to it. This thing had like 350% gain up to it, so massive move up to it. And anything not touching that thing in over 13 days is long, like extremely long, and that's the time frame I'm looking for. And you can see right here, we touched it here, we had a gap down. So we have 1, 2, then we gap down here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We had 12 days here, and we actually have 13 days because we aren't touching it here right now. So the next thing that I pulled up, and I love pulling this up, and this is what made it a game changer. I was like, a no-brainer setup right here. The KDJ was 1.33. Look at it on this day here on May 27th. Now it's obviously 8 because it had a pump up. But when you see a KDJ in the ones, and it's been in there for a bit, and it has time distance, you better freaking believe it. It's going to make a massive move up. The second thing you got to look for is a reverse split. Do not buy this thing when it is due for a reverse split. This thing was in the pennies, right? It had a reverse split. Like, it was like, what, 1 or 2 cents or something? They did a 1 for 250. Good for them. They needed that thing out of there. Right now we are sitting at $1, 97 cents. Hopefully they get this above $1, or they'll have to do it again eventually. But these are quick in and out. You're not supposed to be investing in this. You're supposed to be getting out. I mean, this thing has made well over 100%. That is a massive move here. So PRZ, these are the setups I'm looking for, guys. 12 days of no EMA 5 touch, low KDJ, just got done with the reverse split. Now, if they're due for a reverse split and they're like at 12 days of not touching this EMA 5, let it do the reverse split. Wait that out, okay? Because you want to be safer, because once they do this RS, this made this tank down another 24%, all right? And just let that get out of the way. But as you can see, though, guys, I mean, look at this monster setup here. I mean, they had so many big days of down. A lot of people got in on these probably way up in here when it started going down. We went from upper Keltner to near the lower Keltner. Obviously, this is a negative number, won't touch. But look at this. It went down 36, 6%, 91%, 55%, 30%, 25%. And then 21%. It kept going down and down. It had a little green move, 22% down, 19, 24%. And so this thing was so coiled for a move up, like it needed to have a dead cat bounce. And this is what it's looking like right now. Now, would I buy this right now? I mean, not at the moment, because if you missed out on this, like, just take the gains and run at this point. We are still due though for this EMA 5 though. That's the funny thing. Like, actually, this is still due for this. What is the gain from here to here? Well, you got a 138% margin gain. Now, keep in mind this EMA 5 is going to go down each day. I would like to see what this thing does. If it does go down, maybe you can look to get in. But I mean, trying to buy a penny stock when it's still up 59%. I just don't like that idea. I just, if you missed it and you didn't want to buy it when it was really red, you're supposed to buy these when they're red. That's how I like to play. I don't like to buy them when they start to pump. If you buy this thing when it starts to pump, look, it gave you a brief example, and then bam, you got plummeted for trying to buy this thing when it's pumping it. I feel bad for whoever bought this, way above, $1 here. As you got to see, guys, Keltner channel, remember, it can't sustain this. It can't sustain this, where this price has to revert back to, even on a lower time frame, comes back to EMAs. And that's what it's going to do on the daily time frame. It's just going to take longer. We're going to touch this EMA 5 eventually, but remember, this is going to go down each day. Don't touch it. We're at 13 days not touching the EMA 5. So it's not like a terrible setup, but I would like to see in my opinion, maybe 15 days, maybe some red days to make me feel better, get it on a dip, right? I don't want to buy this when it's green because, these things can plummet down pretty fast. So first targets first is this. If it does happen to go up massive, your next target is the 10. I just don't see it hitting this 10 for a very long time. But yeah, this is 13 days new EMA 5. I've seen plays take a very long time. Some plays that are super stubborn can take even longer. But this is why I wait for the low KDJ. Remember, 1 point in the ones is insane. That's when I'm like saying, holy crap, you should probably get into this, right? Well, now it's at 8. So maybe I would wait for a lower KDJ. That's what I would do. So you want to make sure all the stars align for these kind of setups. If you guys want to join the Discord and learn about this, we have a lot of good people who look at pennies. I look at them too. It's just I'm just very picky. All right, I have not alerted of pennies in a while. I made a video here. You can check out that last video I made. It's because this was just really due for a bounce. This was an extremely oversold. It just had a reverse split, low KDJ, massive EMA 5 TD, and bam, the next day we go up 160%. And these are the pennies I'll be looking for, you guys. So when I post a video about them or alert, I'll talk about them in the Discord. These are the ones to get in. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Make sure you hit how to subscribe and hit hashtag day trade alerts. You'll get access to everything for $12 a month, day trades and swing trades. And I think you guys are really like it. You're going to have my education, my day trading education, swing trading education, live streams every day. I go live and tell you guys what I'm looking for. So make sure you join in the live streams. That's part of your education. That's part of just being a part of community. And it's just fun, right? You're not alone trading. But hope to see you guys in the Discord. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below. Make sure you subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And if you have an Android, you will have to use your computer or just use your phone's browser. $12 a month, guys. You can't beat it. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.